Good afternoon, Mid-Michigan. I am First Alert Meteorologist Diane Phillips. After doing mic checks here, we do want to provide you an update here in the 3 o'clock hour about the shooting at a local Grand Blanc Township church. Now we have our crews. They are there on the scene. This is actually one of the scenes just outside the church from our one of our photographers. So as you can see, kind of setting the stage here, we do have, of course, ambulance that are on the scene. There's quite a bit of police lights, so there is that heavy police presence. And of course, this is still down the street quite a ways. Again, this is coverage for the shooting that happened at a Grand Blanc church earlier this morning. As of an update this afternoon, at least 2 are now dead. Previously, there was 1 person, but now 2 are dead, and there are 8 others that were injured in the shooting this morning. This did happen at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Again, this was in Grand Blanc Township. The shooter is also reported to be down, as you can see here on the scene. As I had mentioned, that there are quite a few first responders that are there. Now, we are still working to get some of our crews going here, but even to just set the stage, many political members and also churches have been releasing statements, even the statement from the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, the bigger church. They talked about this tragic act of violence that occurred today in Grand Blanc during Sunday worship, as a gunman opened fire, and even early reports said that multiple individuals were injured. And the church is asking for cooperation with local authorities, and of course, as details become available, they'll also have updates along with us. They are working with law enforcement on the investigation, and they are looking to receive updates on the conditions of those who were affected. They do also want to thank emergency responders who are assisting victims and their families. Of course, they are deeply grateful for the outpouring of prayers and concerns. So many people around the world coming in that spiritual moment. In these moments of sorrow and uncertainty, they do hope that everyone can find strength and comfort through their faith, and also find that they have places that they can receive that help as they need. Also, we will have, again, at 5 o'clock, we will have an update coming in out of Grand Blanc Township. This is going to include Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson, and also Grand Blanc Township Police Chief Bill. So we are going to find that that is going to be happening here this afternoon at 5 o'clock. So they are going to have another update. Again, we have 2 that are now reported dead, and then 8 others that were injured in this shooting. Continuing to look through some of the statements that we've seen, we received a statement from Congresswoman Kristen McDonald-Rivet on the shooting. She said the following statement, that she is beyond devastated by the shooting this morning in Grand Blanc's Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. McDonald-Rivet continues saying, "Joseph and I are praying for the families, the victims, and the entire Grand Blanc community. And this kind of violence in a place of worship is despicable." Now, we thank you, the first responders, for your brave support and for ensuring our community's safety. They encourage all residents to avoid the area and give them space to respond. Also, Henry Ford Health, they also did release a statement, and that they are working with victims and also their families. And of course, they are going to be supporting the people who are coming in their direction. So a lot of these statements are starting to roll into our newsroom as well. Now, we do have our Zanomir. She's been keeping an eye. She's actually in Burton currently, so I am going to toss it over to her so that we can give you the latest information on what she's gathered. Zane?
Diane, obviously a very tragic situation unfolding here in Genesee County today. I'm in Burton right now on Atherton and Center Road near the Mire. I'm actually going to step out of the shot so you can see exactly what we're seeing. Another large police presence here. State police are here. We're told the FBI is also here. We can see bomb squad. We heard a chopper going earlier. A big focus has been a house right here behind the trees on the south side of the road. We're still working to confirm if this is related to the shooting and the fire in Grand Blanc Township. Police on scene here have directed us to Grand Blanc Township Police for further information. We're told an update will come at 5 o'clock, but again, we're still working to figure out how exactly if at all this is connected to that scene in Blanc Township. Here's what we know so far, though, about that shooting and fire. 10 victims were taken to the hospital, including 2 who have died, several in critical condition. More victims are believed to have also been killed in this incident. Blanc Township Police Chief William Rennie says people may have been trapped inside the church during the fire. We also know that the 40-year-old suspect, a man from Burton, also dead after Chief Rennie says he engaged in gunfire with police. Again, he's a 40-year-old man from Burton. Unclear at this time if the residence that we're looking at right now with state police, FBI, bomb squad is connected to him at all. But neighbors here that we spoke to off camera and a few on camera as well say that they're just shocked by this, that this is very unusual from this area, usually pretty quiet. Obviously very heartbroken as well about what's going on here, but again, we can see some state police, we see bomb squad. Told the FBI is also handling this case as well. Chief Rennie, at his earlier update, had told us that the FBI would be involved in interviewing some of the witnesses and victims. He said there were hundreds of people inside the church since it was an active service at the time. So again, hoping to get some more information from him at 5 o'clock and bring that to you. Again, very tragic scene here, but right now it's not believed that there's any kind of threat to the public. Chief Rennie said he believed that just the 40-year-old male suspect from Burton was the only one to act in this. So again, hoping to get some more details confirmed into you as soon as possible. One more thing too as well, Chief Rennie says victims, families can call the following number if they're looking for family. They're looking for, it's at 248-704-7352. They're also working with the Red Cross as well, so if anyone wants to assist or aid, you're directed to the Red Cross. So again, trying to figure out exactly what happened here today, how this all unfolded. Hoping to have an update for you, though, again later this afternoon. Back to you, Diane.
Thank you, Zane, for continuing to update us there at one of the scenes. Now, again, our crews, they are working in multiple locations across Genesee County to continue to gather the latest. Also, as I was saying earlier, we do have statements that have been coming in from multiple places, not only businesses, but also from officials and elected representatives. So if you are looking to find some of those statements, a lot of them have been coming through on X. President Donald Trump has a statement there. Attorney General Pam Bondi has a statement on X. FBI Director Kash Patel has a statement on X. And then Congresswoman Kristen McDonald-Rivet, we had covered some of her statement. And I've also seen quite a few statements rolling into our newsroom coming in from other elected officials in the state of Michigan government level. So we are going to continue, of course, to keep you updated on this. We do also have some drone video. This was captured from the scene earlier. We are going to find that this is definitely a scene that is not necessarily easy to take in. So this is just some of the drone video from earlier today that we are watching. So continue to think about the folks who have been affected by this tragic event in Grand Blanc. Of course, there was a shooting and also the fire, as you can see here. Multiple crews responded around 10:25 this morning, and they of course, are going to remain on the scene from this. Now, we do have more information also coming up at 5 o'clock. There is going to be a press conference, but we also have been updating our website, WNEM.com. So we have still more information as we are gathering that, because we are continuing to have our crews kind of working around the clock here to get the latest information. So, of course, you can get that at WNEM.com and also on the TV5 News app. That's where a lot of you are hopefully joining us on. We're also streaming to Facebook and YouTube as well to kind of keep an eye to the coverage. Now we are going to have an update again at 5 o'clock. This is going to include Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson, and also we're going to have police officers from Grand Blanc Township during this update. So we do plan to stream that here at WNEM.com and also on the TV5 News app. And also, if you want to connect with us, some other ways to stay updated is you can view these live streams on your Roku and Fire Stick channel. So if you have those, you can have this up and running on your television. Also, we are on Android and Apple TV. So there's plenty of ways to connect with us as we continue to gather some of that information. But again, that best resource is going to be WNEM.com, and also the TV5 News app, as we'll be sending push alerts as we're gathering more information. But again, we are covering the shooting that happened this morning in Grand Blanc Township at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Again, that latest update that we did receive and said that 2 are dead and 8 are injured from the shooting that happened there this morning, and also confirmed is that the shooter is down from this. Now, we are, as I had mentioned, going to continue to get updates. We just talked to Zane. We also have other crews that are there. So we have a crew in Burton and also a crew near the church. So far, this is all the information that we have currently around 3:27 p.m. So again, around 5 o'clock, we are going to have another stream coming in, and we're also going to have our newscast online. Due to football, we will be doing that 6:30 p.m. Sunday newscast at WNEM.com. So if you are able to join us there, we'll continue to have updates as the information breaks. So there's many ways to make sure that you are connected with us. Again, I'll pull up our website here so you can see the coverage that we do have for us on our website. So again, our news crews, we have crews that are active at the scene. We're working here across our newsroom to get you the latest information, and we're going to continue to bring you this information as it develops. So again, 5 o'clock, we'll see you right back here at WNEM.com, and on the TV5 News app. We'll also be on YouTube and Facebook. And then the 6:30 p.m. newscast that's going to be coming up, that will only be here at WNEM.com. So if you are looking to join that on YouTube and Facebook, considering that is a traditional newscast, we will be only taking that to WNEM.com. Of course, our thoughts and prayers going out to the folks affected by the situation in Grand Blanc, and we ask that you stay updated. Of course, also officials have been saying to please avoid the area so that they can focus on the work that needs to be done, and that is ahead of them. I thank you so much for joining me this afternoon, and we will be back with more coming up later.